Alright guys, got something serious to talk about today. I didn't know this was going on. I just found out about it. I just posted on Facebook about it. But, so, dogs around the world have been being poisoned, apparently. So this is kind of old news, so I don't want to get sued. But this is like from an article written in February of 2018. And then in June 21st they updated it. And it says, this problem continues today, but I don't know. Let me just get into it. So my dog likes this food from Old Roy called Dinner Rounds. It's like a bone marrow. It's a little round thing. It's got like, I don't know, crust or something on the outside and bone marrow on the inside or something like that. She loves these fucking things. She puts them around the house. She hides them in the couch. I haven't been able to get them in like 6 months because Walmart stopped selling them. I thought they were just out for a while, or they switched to some other like flavor or something. And they would get them back eventually. So today I was thinking about getting some water shoes for like walking around creeks and shit, and also ordering some of these because you can have stuff ordered online and have it delivered to your store and you pick it up. So I figured I would just do that, but they were out of stock. And then I looked at some other websites that sell dog food, and they're all out of stock. Like, nobody has this stuff anymore. There was one weird website that looked like a scam, like buysomethingnow.com or some bullshit. It was like super cheap too. It was like way discounted. Like, I don't know if that's for real or not, so I ain't gonna give them my credit card number. But so here's the deal. Old Roy is a Walmart brand. The Old Roy, the Irish setter that was on the original logo, was named after Sam Walton's dog. That was his dog. And nobody knows, I guess, like where they make it. I was looking at this one website. I think it's like they review pet food or something. It's like, it says made in the United States or made in USA, but it's the Mars Inc. Corporation. Is that the one that makes the candy bars? They have like places all over the all over the world, so they don't know if it's made somewhere else and brought over here. But apparently it's got a lot of ingredients from China. Like one of the things it has is menadione, a controversial form of vitamin K linked to liver toxicity, allergies, and normal breakdown of red blood cells. So that's one thing. That's one problem that it has. But the main problem it has is that they were finding sodium phenobarbital in it. What's that, you ask? Well, you probably heard of it because it's one of those things they use to put down dogs. They euthanize pets with it. I don't know if that's what they use on what they use like when they execute criminals. I think it is. It's one of the like 3 drugs that they give them, I think. So what they found out, I guess, or what I think happens is they're getting all these dogs from pet shelters, like where I got my dog. If I hadn't adopted my dog, she would probably end up killed. They're going to ship her off to Canada, but I don't know what that was all about. But usually, animal shelters, they have all these dogs, and they don't have enough people adopting the dogs. They run out of space, and they got to kill the dog. And they just stack them like cordwood in the back of the place, like in a freezer. And then I guess a truck comes and picks up all these dead dogs. And then where they go from there, nobody knew. But apparently, they were getting reused. They would take these dog corpses and they would grind them up at a rendering plant. And I think you see where this is going. And then the people that make the dog food end up buying these rendered raw goods from the rendering plant that chopped up the dogs that had the poison in it that kills dogs. And then they make dog food out of the dead dogs that had poison that kills dogs in it. So now your dog food's got poison that kills dogs in it. It's kind of like when they had the mad cow disease. They were feeding cows other dead cows, and that caused that prion disease to develop. But I don't know if this is still a problem because I just looked in my kitchen, like all my dog food is Old Roy. But there's a list. Let's see on this website. So Gravy Train, T-bone, beef, lemon rice, chicken, beef, chicken chunks and gravy stew, beef with liver medley, all this stuff. There's like different item codes. You might want to look into this website. I'll put a link in the description. Kibbles and bits, burger, bacon, cheese, turkey, bacon, vegetable, meatball, pasta, turkey, bacon, vegetable, wet variety packs, bistro tender cuts. I'm pretty sure I fed her some of that stuff. Home-style tender slices, bistro tender, real turkey, bacon, vegetable gravy. There's all these different kinds of kibbles and bits, and Gravy Train. And I think this Big Heart brand is going to be recalled next. So there's a bunch of like brands that are underneath the Old Roy label. I think Kibbles and Bits and Gravy Train. Some of that. This is a lot to unpack. But I don't know if they've fixed this problem. Skippy Premium is one of them. Or if it's still going on. I guess you can still find this phenobarbital, but it's in such trace amounts that it's not technically deadly or dangerous. It's probably making them sick. And still, like, nobody stopped them from, like, they're probably still getting these dead dogs out of the animal shelters. I don't know what you would do with a dead dog. What's a better thing to do with it, but yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to switch to, or if I should try to figure out if the one that I got now is bad. Because I've got the chicken and oatmeal in there, and I've got some bacon flavor, and I've got something else. So it's pretty fucked up, and nobody's talking about this because there's so much other fucked up shit right now, like the pedophile rings, the alien ship that the government is admitted to, and the giant alien cube. 2020 is a fucking bitch, dude. So much shit's going on. But yeah, if we get done with Ghislaine, whatever her name is, Ghislaine Maxwell. Why is her name not Epstein? Weren't they married? Isn't that weird? Anyway, when we get done like prosecuting her, then we should focus on either the aliens or the poison dog food. I mean, we got so much stuff to focus on. COVID will probably kill us all before we have a chance to work on any of these problems, but I don't know, man. It's getting fucked up. Somebody just posted on Facebook today. I don't know what this was about, but who was it? Let me look this up. This is hilarious. I don't know if this is legit or somebody got their facts confused, but there's, you know, the pedophile ring that's come out, everybody's talking about. Everybody's like, all the celebrities have to come out and give their thing. So Blake Lively just made this big speech, and she's like telling all this stuff that's going on, and she says that she was asking these cops about what the ages are of the children that they've been finding in like some kind of pedophile videos, and they say that they were infants, and she's like, well, how do you define an infant? And they're saying it still has the umbilical cords attached. And then she's like saying, it's indescribable the things you can see. There's penetration, there's bestiality with penetration with animals, and then these kids can't come forward and tell anyone, and you don't know if it's the doctors involved or their coaches. And I'm like, did you just say that there's like babies with like football coaches that are getting raped by dogs? Like, the baby just got born because it still has an umbilical cord, and immediately he has a football coach that comes in and grabs it like a football and runs off with it and has a dog fucking on camera. What are you saying? This don't seem very believable. But maybe it's worse than I thought. I don't know.